to another amazing video that I have for you. Again, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. I so appreciate it, as my main objective is to empower, to inspire, to share knowledge with all of you. So let's get inspired by this amazing DIY glam edition. So I, of course, love to glam up my house on very little money. So with this project, honestly, it's one of the greatest projects I've done to actually transform my house into this amazingly epic, classic look. So with that, I have a house that was built in the 30s, so I have actually plaster walls and ceilings and all that jazz. So it's not a popcorn effect, but it's just like a smally, texturized everywhere. And I even, in my bedroom, had these horrific tiles that they put in the 60s for the addition that needed to be covered up. So I found this, and literally it was so easy. I did it all myself, like without any help, and it literally took no time at all, and I cannot stop thinking and talking about this project. I would continue to do this in my entire house, like double over if I could, because literally it was that much fun and rewarding and cheap. So what am I talking about right now? So I have these tiles right here, which I got from Amazon, and I have been doing a lot of research on how I can cover up my ceilings, what I can do to like make them look a little bit better, since they were texturized. It was just driving me bonkers. And there was a lot of tiles I could have used on my ceiling, but they were all like $3, $4 a square foot, and I was like, that's maybe not gonna work for me. I'm like, there has to be another way, and this is the way. So literally, this box right here is 40 tiles, $132 on Amazon. Amazing. So it comes out to be $1.22 a square foot. I was like, that is music to my ears and my wallet, which means I can literally do more and more of my house, like, for the same amount I could have used for a different project that I was looking at. And honestly, and this is like exactly the look that I was looking for. So let's just take a look at it. I actually have one tile that I did not use. So here it is. So these tiles are 20 by 20, and they're literally like a styrofoam plate. That's why they're so great. They're super light. All you need is a razor blade, one of these box cutters with a new blade. Like, honestly, get a new blade. You're gonna have beautiful cuts with a new blade. So this is even like a really crappy box cutter, but all that really matters is the blade. So yeah, so here it is. I mean, this is so good. I absolutely love it. So let's just talk about the projects that I've done. So I'll show you right up here. So first, like I said, I started with my bedroom right here, and literally, so my bedroom is like 13 by 13 or so, and I literally finished, other than like some little end pieces that I needed to actually just, do, but literally I did the entire thing in literally 90 minutes. Like 90 minutes, that was it. I transformed the nasty ceiling 90 minutes to Glam Town, okay? And then from then, I'm like, clearly I have to do my kitchen. So here's my kitchen with the texturized ceiling, of course. I was like, killing my vibe right there. So again, that took maybe a little bit longer, but honestly, this took maybe an hour and, maybe 2 hours to do. But literally, so good, absolutely love it. And from that, I knew I was gonna just transform it right into my living room, which is a pretty big space. So I was using, just like with my bedroom and with my kitchen, using the fan as an actual center. So when you actually get the instructions, it'll tell you, like how you should be doing it. So I don't know if you can see like the it's kind of bright, sorry. But honestly, so with a ceiling tile, like if there's nothing in it, like it's just a straight up ceiling, they say, you're supposed to start in the middle. Great. And I did per se start in the middle, but I actually use the fan as my start point. So with that, honestly, so it comes with instructions if you get confused. It's right here, but I eyeballed the entire thing. I even went to Menards like trying to get some glue, kind of explained to one of the guys what I was doing. He's like, do you have a square? And I was like, I don't even know what that really, I mean, I know it's supposed to keep things straight, but I wouldn't even know how to use it. And he's like, you're gonna need a square. It's gonna get really screwed up. And I said, listen, I've been eyeballing things my entire life. I've been doing just fine. And honestly, it's like I eyeballed everything and it is perfect because I trust the process. But by all means, if you don't trust yourself, get a square if you know how to use it, besides me. So, okay, so with that, so I just need, like I said, these beautiful pieces, these styrofoam pieces. Like I said, it's like a styrofoam plate. You know, some of the reviews on Amazon were all sassy about it being a styrofoam plate. Like, hello, that's all you need. Like, what do you need anything bigger or thicker for? Like, are you gonna be dancing on the ceiling like Lionel Richie? I don't think so. So literally, these are great. Like, whatever reviews people are being sassy about, like, then go spend $3 or $4 a square foot on something else. So, and then with that, definitely get a foam board glue of sort, because you definitely wanna, you know, take a look at, oops, you don't want to just use any kind of random glue because a lot of adhesives will eat through styrofoam. So definitely, because there's acid in some of them, and I didn't want to take a chance. I decided just to get this styrofoam glue. I got it from Menards. Literally, this was, I think, $3 a tube. And honestly, it depends on how much glue you actually put on, but honestly, if I think I used about maybe 10 tiles per tube. But honestly, it just depends on if you need a lot more glue or a little bit of glue. In my in my bedroom, I didn't need that much glue because I was literally just sticking it on flat tiles that were already on my ceiling. With my kind of texturized ceiling, it being a little bit more like popcorny, I needed more adhesive to kind of stick it up there because the first couple times I was using the same amount as I did in my bedroom and they were just falling down left and right. So I just was like caking it on. So it's like, just put it on, put as much on as you need. Clearly you don't need them falling off. So it's $3 a tube, not a big deal. And then of course you'll need one of these guns. Boom! So what was very interesting, it took a little bit longer with my living room. And so I have 2 fans in my living room. So I'm like, clearly that's gonna be my start point, are these fans. So with that, I started to put a row, as you can see here. I started to put a row because I knew like those fans were gonna be my middle. And what I'll tell you is, so my living room, so actually there was an addition put on. There was a porch, and so they enclosed the porch that was in the front and made the living room longer. So I didn't know this, of course, until I started this project, that my fans weren't totally parallel with each other. It's literally just off slightly. So it took a little bit longer, but what I did was I actually first put the first row of tiles down first to make sure that it wasn't too funky. I wanted, of course, the same tile to go through into the other end, even though it wasn't perfect, but honestly, it was the same tile. So it honestly took me some time. It was slightly frustrating, but you know, I just kept moving it and making, because honestly, it wasn't straight. What a square maybe helped me? I really have no idea, maybe. But since they weren't straight and I was trying to connect 2 lines that were off slightly, I just literally played around with it. I just put some dots. Like I literally put like 4 dots of glue on each corner just to test it, just to see if it worked. So that's what I recommend, like if you're not exactly sure, if you're trying to connect 2 points, is just honestly like test it out first, like a test strand if you're doing your hair. I never do that either. But since it's like obviously a huge deal, I tested the full row first before I just started getting into it. So literally that took forever. As you can see here, I did the first row right here. And I actually did it with some existing tiles that I currently had from my past projects. And then of course, I needed 2 more boxes to complete the living room, and literally they were on back order. So it literally took like 2 weeks of like anticipation of when are my ceiling tiles getting here, because all I had for 2 weeks was like this completed, and it was kind of driving me a little batty. So Again, so I'm just gonna roll into the video of me just like doing an entire row, like literally such an easy process. I literally have so much fun. I cannot talk enough about how fabulous this project is. And let me know, of course, if you love it, if you want to try it, or if you've already tried it. And you know, honestly, I love it. So let's just spread the positivity and honestly like DIY until the day that I die, people. Like, I absolutely love it. And I love transforming my house into this magical place on a budget, and literally it looks custom. So, okay, let's roll out the video. Okay, so here I am with my glued ceiling tiles. I actually pre-glued about 8 of them before starting the row, just so I could plug and chug as easy as you can see as I'm doing right now. Of course, putting them up, I just press it into the ceiling and just trying to remove any air bubbles that could possibly be. And literally, it is just as easy as what you are looking at right now. Just plugging away. And like I said, making that first line was the toughest and the hardest part. But once I got that, the rest literally took no time at all because it was all laid out ready for me. So just as easy as that. Perfect. I love it. I can't stop talking about it. How I turned my gold ceiling into this custom white modern dream that literally is timeless and that will never go out of fashion or style. I just am in love with it. A little dream come true for me. So that was like pretty easy, right? I mean, did you guys love it? I do, of course. And honestly, like whenever I look at my ceiling, sometimes I just look at it and I smile. Yes, maybe I'm a little crazy, but it's so pretty. And honestly, it just is one of these things that I just cannot believe that it was so simple. And honestly, it requires such little products. I mean, like this is it. And then one board. I mean, it was great. And so I'm actually planning on actually doing a couple more, like I'm gonna do my bathroom, I think, in this. I have like a little baby weird hallway in between my 2 bedrooms and my bathroom that I think I'm gonna do too. Like again, I have all these really old ceilings. So just trying to cover it up and make it look fancy. So again, everyone, so let me know what you think. Let me know if any kind of questions, and honestly, I'm so happy if you enjoyed this video, and I have more and more DIY projects to come for you. I'm glamming your house. So let me know. Feel free to leave me a comment. Please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down here and hit the little bell so you do not miss any of my amazing videos. And if you want to know about this wig I have here, definitely, boom, I have a video link right there for this fantastic piece that I'm wearing, and I absolutely love it. So thank you again, and we will see you soon.